Welcome to not technically a Paragon Path episode, but a On the Path episode thing. I don't know. This is a little loose. So, what we're doing here is this episode is about describing what the future of this podcast looks like. What I have planned for additional series, additional seasons of the Paragon Path, and how y'all can contribute. Um, with AmpGuard opening up back up again, I know a lot of us are more busy, and it's going to be harder for us to schedule all of the guests that we want on the same episodes. So we have season one, which is the season one of Paragon Path, closing up shortly. We've got 4 episodes remaining: Monk, Peasant, Color, and Monster. Uh, that'll finish up season one. That'll be our, quintessential episodes about each class. Then we're going to move into season two. And when we can't schedule season two episodes, we're going to schedule a new series called Back to Basics, which is about basics, how each class fundamentally works, what you want to do to level up the best or get better at it, what each spell does in that class, how different paragons and different people on that path utilize them, and then getting you from 0 to 6 is essentially what Back to Basics is all about. So we're looking at that one as a introductory video series or podcast, where Paragon Path is definitely more advanced. We're talking a lot of meta and some weird mechanics, and we kind of expect you to have some basics. Um, I know this is kind of backwards that we're doing basics after doing the advanced Paragon stuff. That is because I thought there was already a basic set of videos out there done by my Paragon Broton, and unfortunately they were not recorded. So we're going to replicate some of that feel and get everyone up to snuff on how to play each class. So stay tuned to figure out what is coming up next as we continue, but the next 4 episodes are going to be Paragon Path Season 1. And then we'll sprinkle in season two. We'll take a little bit of a break, probably about a month or two, and then hit the ground running and keep going with season two of Paragon Path and Back to Basics. Now, there will also be special episodes sprinkled in for Paragon Path, Back to Basics, On the Path, which is what the channel is called. Depending on what's going on in the AmpGuard world. We'll probably do a deeper discussion on the rules proposals coming up for the COM meeting at Gathering of the Crowns. We will talk about any changes that happen after the fact of the COM meeting. We'll do everything we can to keep you up to date on AmpGuard, kind of relatively correctly, or not correctly, relatively up to date news. So if rules proposals come out, if we get news about V9, we get news that we're going to V8.5, what's happening, we'll try to keep you up to date on it. That's what I have planned so far. Now, season 2 of the Paragon Path, I only have about 5 episodes written. I would love to hear from you, the fans, contributors, you can call yourselves as well. What would you like to hear or learn about on the Paragon Path? Are there tactics you want to learn more about? Is there a specific game type you want to learn more about? Do you have questions about a specific setup or fighting style? Is there whatever you can think of that you would like to learn? Reach out, and I will figure out how to make that an episode, or include it in an episode so that you learn. This is the point of this entire channel and series, is to make sure that the people of AmpGuard get the content they need or want from people that they may not be able to reach otherwise. So if you have questions, if you have an episode you want to learn more about, or you have a thing you want to learn more about, please reach out, and I am always up for suggestions. Which also brings me to the future / progression of this channel. Now, currently, this setup is my living room with bookcase and everything else. I would love that to change by adding co-hosts, by adding other series that I have not thought of, adding seasons of different things, and I would love you all to be part of that. So if you guys have ideas or want to run a series, or you are running a series and you just want publication, I am more than happy to make sure that you get publication on the On the Path, Facebook, YouTube, whatever we can do to make it publicized better. Let's do that. If you have ideas for a series, you want to be a producer or a co-host or a host or whatever you want to do, reach out. We'll find ways to make this work for you. I want this new-ish media that we're using for AmpGuard to be more readily accessible and to give a platform for people to speak about anything that they want. On the Path was thought up and dreamed and designed to be a AmpGuard centered teaching tool, essentially. Anything that helps someone progress on their path towards knighthood or on their path in any fashion. It doesn't have to be towards knighthood, like me, towards lordship, paragon, towards, I don't know, whatever award you want. We want to help you get there. So with that mindset, if you have ideas, you have a show you want to run, you want to try to do shoutcasting, or have a Phoenix League commentary or something like that, we'll try to figure these things out. Just reach out and we'll get it going. We, by the way, currently is just me. This is all just me at the moment. But I would love to grab more people into the team and invite more people into this family to make more content, to make content for more people, because I have traveled somewhat. Been 7 kingdoms out of our 22, which is nothing out of our 22. So I've traveled to some, but my opinion is only my opinion. My experiences are only my experiences. So if you have opinions and experiences and perspective that's not mine, then you're bringing something else to the table. And I would love to hear from all of you. Otherwise, the Paragon Path will continue. We may not be as consistent with everything. I'm going to keep trying to do the every other week live and then published on Fridays. But with events coming up, summer is also the busy time for my work, so it's going to be a little rough, but I'm going to continue to try to give you that consistency, especially through the summer, and we're going to just keep rolling. So I want to thank every one of you for participating and watching and just being part of the experience of AmpGuard, and reach out, talk, discuss. I love talking about it. If you haven't figured that out, by the way, if you just like have questions, just ask them, because I will either A, try to find the person that has the best answer, B, collect a bunch of people that have answers and then have them talk to you, or C, just talk to you myself for a lot. If any of you guys have stuck around for the post-cred, like after we've done recording, several times it's been 4 or 5 of us just chatting for 4 or 5 hours. And it's great. It's a good time, and that's kind of what I want to create for everyone with this podcast and this series. So if you have questions, you have comments, you want to be a podcaster, you want to be a co-host, you want to help out, you want to, even if you want to just like write the shows, if you have an idea and you want to be a producer and you have an idea, you do some journalism, you write up some stuff, I'm very willing to put my voice out there and tell people your stories if you're not comfortable doing the recordings yourself. So whatever your dream is, to talk to AmpGuard, to communicate, to discuss with AmpGuard, bring it forth and I will publish it as much as possible. Now, I'm not saying I'm guaranteeing you're going to get a bunch of views. I only have 50 something subscribers right now, and we get about 80-ish views per video on average. So it's only some amount of amp guard, but I will do my best to publicize what you guys want, what you see, need, feel like is important to the game, and make your path, whatever it is, easier towards your goal. Yep. Pretty short, sweet. I know this is first weekend back for a lot of people, so I didn't expect to have really anybody for this episode. So just recording and talking to you guys. If you have questions, comments, concerns, ideas, reach out. I normally get back to you within like an hour. So I'm here. And let's make some more content.
This has been another episode of The Paragon Path. If you liked what you heard or saw, please drop us a like and follow on YouTube or Spotify or Google Music or anywhere else that you can find us. We have a Facebook page on The Path that lets you know when we're recording, what you can join into, and what to expect next. We record these episodes live every other weekend on the Kingdom of Polaris Discord. Link is in the comments. If you'd like to learn more, please subscribe, comment, or just drop us a line. As always, happy to see you on the field. See you next time.